Hey everybody, we're back home. We've got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. I've got equipment coming in, gels, pre-race fluids, all that stuff coming in for the Chicago Marathon. So I figured what better day than today to talk about which shoes I'm going to wear for Chicago, the running shirt, running shorts, everything. And there's also a little secret link to a secret vlog. I'll explain more in a second. And yeah, we got to go for a run today too. So lots to talk about. It's Charlie's birthday. Lots of stuff now that we're home. Okay, so let me first explain what I'm talking about when I say a secret vlog. It's actually a video that I put on Instagram as well. Megan just wanted like a little bit of a montage of clips and things that she was taking and filming herself, just to remember our trip, because we had a really nice time, you know, around the wedding. So I did post it on YouTube, but I made it hidden or private. I'll put the link, like I said, down below. So that's available if you want to check that out. Just again, not really a running video. So next, yes, we will jump into everything for Chicago 2022, shoes, clothes, gels, all that stuff. I'm gonna go for a run first. It's Charlie's birthday. He's 2 years old today. So give him a shout out down below, wish him happy birthday, but I'm gonna go for my run first, get him a dog birthday cookie. We'll see how he likes it, and then I'll break down everything for the marathon. Successful run to the store, 4 miles, about 9:13 per mile, about 37 minutes of running. Just keeping it casual, going out running an errand during this taper, not too focused on each day's mileage. If I'm a little bit off, I'll usually just try and do like an errand, or I don't know, just go somewhere that I want to see on the run. And yeah, just not be too serious, because the mileage is just coming down now, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, or in my mind it doesn't have to be perfect. So that's what we did, got the dog treats. Let's head inside, give them to Charlie, see how he likes them.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Happy birthday.
Is that tasty, bud? He's gonna run away. Here comes Frankie.
Frankie.
Come here, bud. Frankie.
You going too?
All right, with the run done for today, Charlie's birthday cookie all taken care of, let's get into everything that I'm going to bring for the Chicago Marathon this year, 2022. So pre-race, I still want to be sticking to my routine. I'm not going to pack a full foam roller on a plane in my bag. It takes up a little too much space, so this is called the Tiger Tail. I think it's around $20 on Amazon when I got it, but it's just a tool to, again, help roll out those muscles, easier to travel on the go with. So I'll bring that. This is beetroot powder from a brand called KOS, K-O-S. This is something that I started using back in like 2019, and basically beets have nitrates, which are great for your heart and heart health. So if you use it apparently leading up to your big race, it's supposed to help with just, you know, your heart strength, being able to pump more blood, the volume of blood, and be a stronger, healthier heart. So I've been using this. It's just part of my routine as we get closer to race day. Honestly, I mix it into my smoothies most days of the week if I'm having a fruit smoothie. So it just helps me keep my heart healthy, but it all started and originated the last time I ran Chicago. So just figured I'd mention it. Nitrates, good for the heart. I'll be using this continually leading up to the Chicago Marathon. Next, let's jump into my race gear. I'm going to be doing Features socks. These are nothing new, nothing special. I know they're super comfortable on me. They cover everything up to the heel tab and the tongue space, but I like shorter socks so it covers just enough of my foot so there's no rubbing from the shoe itself. So yeah, Features socks. They're a little bit old. I'm not going to give you a super close view of these, but just some Features socks. I use these CEP calf sleeves. These are, again, nothing new, nothing special, but I will race with these calf sleeves on. Then we've got a New Balance singlet. This is for my run club. I've raced with this many times before. I don't know exactly what singlet it is. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, but we order them through the New Balance team store. So this is a racing singlet from New Balance and for my New York Flyers running club. Then for the bottoms, we've got the Tracksmith quarter tights. Again, I'll put on your screen exactly which ones they are. These are the non-lined quarter tights. I, as you've probably seen, get very warm, so I like to have as little as possible on me during the full marathon racing, and these quarter tights work very well. They're very light, very comfortable, and avoid any chafing. Never had issues with these. The last thing is, because the quarter tights don't really have a lot of pockets, and I'm going to be running with gels, I use this Nathan belt. It's a non-buckle, non-anything belt. You just slide it up like a pair of pants. It's got a pocket in the front, pocket in the back. I'm always carrying my phone during these marathons, even major marathons. I've seen even running club members fall down. You know, I've seen them on the ground. They hit their head, unfortunately. Luckily, they were fine, but you never know what might happen, what emergencies might happen. You might not know a phone number off the top of your head anymore, so I always have my cell phone. Fits well in this pocket, and then there's pockets all around the sides and the other side in the front to carry gels, which I'll have at least 6, you know, during this marathon. So anyone who's not an elite athlete, really, there's a lot of gels to carry no matter what. So this, you know, waist belt really helps me carry everything I need on the actual race day itself with my cell phone. So speaking of gels, let's get into some of the fueling. These are the Drink Mix 320s from Morton. These are actually what I use pre-race because, again, I'm not an elite athlete and can't put a bottle on a table. I really use these the day before to help get some extra carbs as well as the morning of the race. I put it in this Morton bottle, which just makes it really simple. There's a fill line so you know exactly how much water to put in. You shake it up and you just drink it. It's super simple. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't really taste like anything, to be honest. So it's really easy to get down, easy for me to digest. Definitely want to try it before you do it, but again, race morning and the day before the race, I'll be using this for a little extra carbs and just getting ready for the Sunday itself. So bring this with me to Chicago. Now, if you haven't guessed already, the Morton gels are going to be the gels to go along with the drink mix. These will actually come with me on the course, and I take one every 30 minutes. I think really anybody should take as many calories in as they can during a race, but you know, you have to start to battle things like your digestion, going to the bathroom, if it upsets you or whatnot. So, you know, as many as you can, but to a certain limit, obviously, of what your body can handle. For me, the 30-minute mark works just fine. So I do have, you know, one of these from the 30 minutes, hour 30, 2 hours, 2 hours 30, 3 hours, 3:30, and hopefully that should be enough to get me through the race. So at least 6 gels, and yeah, these are the gel 100s. I didn't choose to go with the gel calves. I just never used them before, and nothing new on race day, so regular Morton gels for me. Now, last but not least, we've got the running shoes. I know some people have been waiting for this. I think everyone knows I've been leaning towards Nike. It was between the Alphafly 1 and the Vaporfly Next% 2, and I chose to go with the Vaporfly Next% 2. So, reason behind this decision, because I've used the Alphafly for the New York City half marathon. I used it for the Bronx 10 miler after my 20-mile long run, which really gave me a lot of energy and good feeling from that shoe. I honestly think it's probably just slightly better at giving me a faster time or giving me a little bit more energy return. But my issue with it is every time I wear it, somewhere around, 8 miles, 10 miles, I start to get a little discomfort in my foot, whether it be just a little feeling of like my foot's gonna cramp or something along those lines, and it's really never led to anything bad, but I'm not going to risk it over 26 miles. The next percent, the 4%, next percent 2 obviously are tried and true for me. I love this shoe. It's still going to give me as much of an advantage over anything else. So I'm going to go with the next percent 2 over the Alpha Fly, simply because I know they're comfortable and there's no risk in this shoe whatsoever. It's going to fit me well and I shouldn't have any discomfort on the roads. So that's all the gear for Chicago. That's what I'm going to be racing in: shoes, socks, calf sleeves, clothes, gels. That's my plan. If you have any questions about anything I'm using, or you want any tips or anything, maybe it's your first marathon, maybe it's your first Chicago marathon. I've run Chicago before. I'm from New York. We're going to be running the New York City Marathon just 4 weeks after Chicago. So definitely leave it in the comments below if you have questions. Let us know what shoes you're going to be wearing for your marathons this fall. And with that, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and I hope to see you all in the next video.